Oats was singled out by none other than Sports Illustrated magazine last fall as the best small-town radio sportscaster in the United States. Even he had a picture of Oats on the job on top of his car. There he is. Last week, Dave Nimmer caught the 69-year-old doing his 3,555th basketball game. A basketball contest between Campbell-Tintna and Fergus Falls Hillcrest Lutheran.
Off now to Jensen. Jensen into the front court. Bouncer off to him. Cross court now.
When Odis LeGrand does a ball game, it's a solo act. No spotter or statistician or color analyst. Oats does all of that, and not from a press box. Football games he does from a folding chair atop his station wagon. Even did one sitting in a tree. The thing is, once the game starts, nothing much bothers him.
Rebound picked off. Christensen, 3-on-2. Off to Lehman. Bounces in. Christensen gets an easy 2. Christensen with his 8th point. And Bill Colbeck said, that's enough of this junk. Timeout. And the Comets with a timeout. Their lead is shrunk to 11. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The man has been doing this for 34 years. At first for $2.50 a game. Now it's up to 40. And that's a bargain for radio station KJJK-FM. In this country, 70% of the folks know Oats, and 10% of those probably had him as a teacher in junior high.
We wouldn't be selling sports. We would be selling Odis LeGrand. Is Oats carrying the game? Yes. Okay. Put me down, for so many commercials, on the Pelican Rapids game.
And what sells Odis LeGrand to the listeners is that straight from the shoulder, I call him as I see him style.
Off to Colbeck. Colbeck, he's got legs that even a sickly sparrow would not want. That time they throw the ball to number 51. Hentz, who just came in the ballgame, went through his legs like a croquet ball through a wicket.
While LeGrand can be critical, even harsh sometimes, his admiration for the school kids who play these games is boundless.
Hey, I'll tell you, there is nothing better than high school sports. I don't care what they say. Well, I think the one thing about it is that you can go to a high school game and you always have the unexpected. Some kid who has played terrible all his life, and all of a sudden he comes up in a basketball game, gets 20 points for you.
Nevertheless, LeGrand has threatened to retire when he reached 65, when he did his 3,000th game, when he turned 70. That happens this fall, and Oats will likely find another excuse. The games, the kids, the small-town fields and gyms, they are enough to make a man keep on talking.
Before he hangs up the microphone, Odis LeGrand has a dream: to do the play-by-play on a major college ball game. And since he's SI's Broadcaster of the Year, an exchange between him and the network guys ought to be arranged. The only question is Brent Musburger up to Campbell-Tintna versus Hillcrest Lutheran? With Gordon Bartouche, I'm Dave Nimmer.
Ralph, John, Fritz, and Tom Hanneman may never become the nation's best small-town sportscasters, but they're pretty good.
They sure are. And up next, they will have Hockey Extra. We hope you'll stay tuned. And